So, Bill Gates is making headlines again, this time through the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, which has been backing an initiative to release genetically modified mosquitoes in West African countries to combat malaria. I'm Rosemary Hassam, and I'm here to help you take back full control of your life, starting with what you choose to put at the end of your fork. Let's dive in. Malaria explained, 026 to 140. Malaria is one of the deadliest diseases in Africa. It's transmitted through infected female mosquitoes carrying parasites. When bitten, these parasites enter the bloodstream, travel to the liver, and multiply. Once mature, they burst back into the bloodstream, invading red blood cells. The result: severe anemia, fever, chills, nausea, abdominal pain, and in the worst cases, seizures, coma, and even death. Yes, treatments exist, but prevention is difficult in rural, widespread populations. Some communities develop partial immunity over time, but for many, especially children, the disease is devastating. The GMO Mosquito Project, 141 to 3 o'clock. This is where the Gates Foundation stepped in. Their project, known as Target Malaria, aimed to genetically modify mosquitoes to reduce malaria transmission. The idea was bold yet simple. Release male mosquitoes carrying a gene that suppresses mosquito populations. Fewer mosquitoes means fewer malaria carriers. But in Burkina Faso's capital, Ouagadougou, the government wasn't convinced. They ordered project facilities closed, samples destroyed, and trials suspended, citing biosafety risks, lack of transparency, and ethical concerns. Civil society groups also argued that communities were not properly consulted, and that long-term ecological effects remain unknown. Ibrahim Traoré stand, 3:01 to 5 o'clock. In 2018, Burkina Faso's young leader, President Ibrahim Traoré, shut down the initiative. Not only did he halt the program, he also ordered the destruction of GMO mosquito labs. Why? He argued that malaria rates were rising despite the project, questioning its true effectiveness. Others speculated more darkly, that it was less about saving lives and more about control or even pharmaceutical profits. Whatever the motivation, one fact stands. With a single decree, Traoré ended a project worth hundreds of millions, funded by some of the wealthiest foundations in the world. His decision sent shockwaves across the scientific community and raised a powerful question. Who gets to decide Africa's future? The people themselves or wealthy outsiders? The bigger picture, 5:01 to 6:20. For centuries, Africa has carried the burden of malaria. Modern science offered a radical fix. Engineer mosquitoes so most offspring are male, shrinking the biting population. But critics ask, if this is such a breakthrough, why test it in Burkina Faso and not in Europe or America? Traoré has made it clear, Burkina Faso will not be a testing ground. His leadership has already boosted the country's economic independence and confidence, pushing back against foreign influence. For many, shutting down the GMO Mosquito Project was another step in reclaiming sovereignty. Conclusion, 6:21 to 7:40. So where does that leave the fight against malaria? Treatments like hydroxychloroquine are still in use, and nutrition plays a key role too. Whole foods, strong immunity, and vitamin C can support the body in fighting infection. But the debate remains. Are genetically modified mosquitoes the future of disease prevention, or a dangerous experiment with Africa as the laboratory? What do you think? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And if you found this video insightful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I'm Rosemary Hassam, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.